seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't widen.
How to acknowledge that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Hello friends, this is Yundel, and today's share is about acknowledging that we are fearfully and wonderfully made by the Creator of the universe. I am sharing this with you from my own reading and of course from my own life experiences. Life has never been easy. It doesn't mean to be easy either. I am sharing this with you because it says in the scripture that we all are fearfully and wonderfully made by the Creator of the universe. This is my inspiration verse, especially when I feel worry, when I feel the anxiety, the depression. To comfort myself, I have to tell myself many times in a day that I am fearfully and wonderfully made by my Father above. He is the only one who created us. He created us from His own image. We are His most prized possession. We are the apple of His eyes. Guys, I am sharing this with you because I heard many times people are struggling of depression, people are struggling of anxiety. And why is that? They are worried of their life. They are struggling from one thing to another of their life because they are worried about tomorrow. They are not feeling safe and secure with their life. It's all okay. We have to face that because there's a lot of insecurity in this life and we have to accept it. We have to learn about it. We have to know how to handle all the trials, the challenges in this life journey. If we don't know how to handle all these things, there you are. The depression comes, the anxiety comes because we feel insecure. And that is not a good feeling, really. When I feel this kind of feelings, I am human, and every now and then I can feel those things too. And that's normal. But you have to reverse your mind right away. You have to know how to comfort yourself when things get hard. Therefore, for me, this verse, when I am struggling with down moments, I call it down moments instead of calling it a depression or calling it anxiety or whatsoever. When I am struggling, the down moments, I have to say it loud that I am the apple of God's eyes. I am His most prized possession. I am fearfully and wonderfully made by Him. When I can keep telling that to myself, it helps me with my anxiety. It helps me with my depression. It helps me to stop worrying of things. Of course, it is normal to worry on things, but we have to control our mind. When we can control our mind, we can control our thoughts and our feelings. And it can be diverted. Instead of being sad, then you feel happy. Happiness is a decision to make. And when we want to live our best life, if we want to be really successful, we must be aware of our feelings, to stay in good mood all the time, to stay happy all the time, even it seems so hopeless. Yes, I am sharing this with you because it is very important that we can acknowledge to ourselves that we are fearfully and wonderfully created by God. I am, proud to share this with you, that this verse really helps me during my down moments. To acknowledge that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, we have to understand what is written in the book of Psalms 139:14, as it says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. The scripture says we've been fearfully and wonderfully made, but the enemy doesn't want you to see yourself that way. He puts up distorted mirrors to change your self-image. When you look in this distorted mirror, even though you've been forgiven and redeemed, all you see is your mistakes, failures, and times you didn't measure up. The person looking back at you in the distorted mirror is guilty and unworthy. That's not who you really are. If life has treated you unfairly, you'll see yourself in that distorted mirror as a victim, defeated with nothing good in your future. But the truth is that God has beauty for those asses. We have to understand that He is turning the things around into your own advantage. As long as you're lifting yourself from that distorted mirror, you know how to handle yourself, to change your mindset, to comfort yourself that it's okay to be depressed, to have this anxiety. It's all okay, but you have to turn around that feelings by acknowledging that you are fearfully and wonderfully created by our God. You have to understand that He created you from His image. Any of the negatives that enemy tries to use to distort the image of who you really are, you must not believe that. Believe that nothing can hold you back from becoming all that God created you to be. Believe that God is looking on you. Believe that He's guiding you. Believe that He will embrace you in times of difficulties and troubles. Acknowledge this word and use this to comfort your life when down moments comes into your life. To acknowledge that we are fearfully and wonderfully made by God, we have to go to Him. We have to acknowledge His goodness. We have to understand that He is there to comfort us every day. But we have to go to Him. Remember, His help for us is free indeed. Turn around your mindset that you are not alone, especially when those down moments come. Think that He is there with you through thick and thin, and He will never ever fail you. Just simply believe, pray, and meditate His goodness. When you are feeling down. It cannot be avoided that we feel depressed, but go right away to your secret place to pray and acknowledge this word. Believe me, it helps me, it comforts me, and I hope it will help you too. Because you are working with your image, let God work on your feelings. Because if you keep feeling down, it really doesn't help you to be happy. When you can acknowledge this word and understand what is written in the scripture, believe me, it will help you to feel good with yourself and be happy again. This is Yundel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for dropping here in my channel. I am very grateful to each and every one of you supporting me here in my life journey. I love you all and bye-bye.
Like we feel the same.